When the hounds are following a scent of their own, rather than the one the huntmaster would prefer them to follow, he takes out of his pocket a particularly ripe red herring tied to a piece of string. He drags it along the trail and then diverts it to the trail he wants the hounds to follow, and in pursuit of the red herring, the hounds lose interest in the trail they were on. Now, in logic, a red herring is used to divert people from the argument they were following into one that is somehow made more attractive to them, maybe one that appeals to their interests. People should stop protesters inconveniencing members of the general public. Yes, but some of them are environmentalists, and surely a little inconvenience is a lot better than global catastrophe. Well, yes, it might be, but that's not the trail we were originally following. The red herring is fallacious because it introduces irrelevant material to lead people to a conclusion other than the one they were originally headed towards. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing with that diamond necklace hanging out of your pocket? I say, officer, isn't that a purebred German shepherd you have with you? Well, yes, and even if the policeman is put off the scent, the dog probably won't be. The more the red herring appears to follow the original trail, the more effective it is. Red herrings are used by those who don't want that original trail followed, who have a bad argument and wish to lead their listeners to another conclusion, another direction. You should always scatter red herrings in front of you when your argument is weak. Every famous attorney has been credited with the story that they put a piece of wire into their cigar and smoked it in front of the jury. The jury, watching the ash grow longer and longer, were completely riveted by the sight, and their attention was diverted away from the weak case being put forward. Now that is an example of the visual red herring. And the salesman who wears an illuminated bow tie to divert attention away from the inferiority of the product he's offering is similarly engaged. You can usually divert people away from a weak argument by leading the trail instead to the subject of their bad back, or their summer holidays, or in total desperation, their pet cat.
Madsen Pirie showing once more that if you know your fallacies, you can win every argument.